Always see you. Welcome to another episode of Two Man with an Opinion. Hey man, get your volume down on your phone, man. We supposed to do all this before the show started. Now we live and people seeing you putting stuff on vibrate.
You just mad. Oh, goddamn.
See what I'm saying? Hey, you know we recording right now. Hey, we got a guest, man. Golly, man, what's wrong with it?
Okay.
Lord have mercy. Hey, welcome to another episode of Two Man with an Opinion.
It's good to come outside.
Hey,
that song in my head.
It was in my head too. You was just saying what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
This is in my head.
It's good to come outside.
Why y'all like this?
Hey, you know I was feeling. Hey.
Oh my God.
Hey, just did that verse out.
That was your
So you gonna do this while we got company? You gonna do this while we got company?
I can't even say I'm company no more.
Well, you
I'm
ready?
in
Yeah,
there.
true. Hey man, welcome to another unapologetic
Oh, we unapologetic now.
episode of Two Man with an Opinion. We might have not even call it no guest no more, even though we put it in the
this
description.
family. This
That's family.
Well,
So
hey
we
y'all.
gonna call her sis?
Yeah. All day long.
Okay, well, hey, welcome sis to the Two Man with an Opinion stage again, man. Last time she came, she rocked out. She did her thing, man. She came with a lot of gems, man. So we're looking forward for her doing the same thing on this show. Tell your people to come on in, tag your friends, tag your family members, let them know Two Man with an Opinion is going live. Y'all seen what we talking about. It's a current event on social media, been going on for the past couple of days. The young lady that ran track, Miss Richardson, man, with everything that went on with her, how certain people are being very judgmental. So we want y'all to come in tonight and hey, give your opinion on the Two Man with an Opinion show, on how y'all feel on how this thing is being handled by social media, by probably her family members, how she dealt with the interview, because she was interviewed today on the Today Show. So we really just want to hear what y'all got to say, man. So it ain't going to be a lot of us, it's going to be a lot of y'all too. So Ms. Denitra King, how do y'all feel?
You know how I feel? You got this good to come outside. Yeah! I'm feeling that, bro.
You see how she just put her head down?
I'm
like,
feeling that.
This food here.
Woo!
So you know
You
what?
just gotta just like, you have to block.
Hey, I'm feeling that. I'm feeling that. Yeah. They get to come outside.
We gonna do this the whole show?
No, for real. I have been following the young lady's track career for quite some time. You can't discredit her.
Right.
You can't take away the talent. I think with the situation at hand, she did it. She owned it. I personally have not seen very many comments about her being judged. So, and I don't know if that's just like, because I'm not looking for it or whatever, but I have not come across very many people that are not supporting her.
Right.
And this is not, to me, I think people are trying to turn it into a black and white thing. And I don't think it's a black and white thing. I think it's just a black girl who is now part of an organization that's ran by a board full of white people.
Right.
That's a good way to look at
And
it.
she's smoking that ass.
That's a good way. That ain't what she said.
Yeah.
That's a good way.
Yeah.
That's a good way.
And
That's a good way to look at it.
I think her situation, no different than any other athlete, whether it was steroids, whether it was weed, crack, or whatever the case may be, you know, she broke a rule. And the best example that I could give is I was talking to a friend earlier today, and she was like, oh, but you know, everybody smoke weed. Everybody smoke weed, but it don't make it right.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's like saying, you know, 99% of men in the world cheat. Do it make it right? Or, you know, everybody robbing and killing. Does it make it right? No. You go to work, they test you for drugs, you come back positive. What leg do you have to stand on other than I messed up? And that's what she did. I messed up. She knew the rules.
Yeah.
It is what it is. The flip side to that for me is, I think as a culture, we're a little bit disappointed, but in reality, we all knew she was rough around the edges from the jump, very unfiltered, 21 years old, coming from, you know, a background that a lot of us can relate to, or know family members who come from, you know, that part of Dallas. It's no secret to what it is, and it's not an excuse, but it is what it is. She is a product of her environment. You know, with this success, you don't automatically get a PR person. You don't automatically have somebody in your family to, hey, yank you by the tailcoat and say, okay, remember, humble yourself. Remember, if you thought all eyes was on you at LSU, look at how many eyes are on you now. She didn't have nobody to tell her that. She's the meal ticket out. Everybody's riding on her back. So it's not like she had somebody to look up to. She didn't have an uncle that ran before. She didn't have an auntie that was in the Olympics before to coach her on this. And again, this is not an excuse for what she did, but the reality of the situation is her mistake is no different than the reason you made the mistake. It wasn't that you didn't know. Fuck it, I was going through something. You don't get to tell a person how to grieve. And if her choice of how to grieve was to smoke weed that day, that's on her. Because she didn't fail a drug test before. She hadn't failed a drug test in any other competition. And yes, you do get tested prior to the Olympics. You get tested in college. You know, and all of the stuff that leads up to the Olympics. So maybe she got lucky. You know, I'm not saying she just woke up and started smoking weed, but if that was her choice to do so at this point, 21 years old, rough around the edges, product of her environment, just buried her mama. Hey, some of y'all have lost a mother. And you didn't want to. You didn't want to hear it was gonna be okay. You didn't want to hear, oh, are you through crying yet? So to sit up here and judge this girl simply because that was her choice of coping mechanism is wrong. So I'm not knocking her. I'm riding with her. I rode with Michael Phelps. That was my dog. Hey, the boy got high. Still one of the greatest. It is what it is. Because for me, and this is not a black and white issue. You can call me naive, you can call me this, but I'm sorry. I'm a black person that will call a spade a spade. It ain't black, it ain't white. It's the fucking rules. She broke them. That's it. That's it.
King, it's hard to come behind Michael Jackson when they perform.
You
so
know,
how you feel? What's your rebuttal? How you feel?
First off, hey man, the old lady said what's up. Miss Sharita said what's up.
What's up? What's up, family?
Hey, Miss Tutty Miles, what's up? When is she watching now?
Okay.
I agree with all y'all are saying. I do. But
I haven't said that.
Yeah, but I know your five.
I just introduced the topic.
I know your 5 times. I already know what you're gonna say.
No, you don't.
Yeah, you do. You're gonna say some God. Oh Lord Jesus.
What God got to do with weed?
Cause really, he made her.
It's her.
But that's an excuse.
Yeah.
That's what they gonna say.
Now, my take on it is, and I don't want no smoke.
The fact that he's saying that,
figuratively speaking, I don't want no smoke. But you know what though? When does accountability come into play?
She took responsibility.
She did
right. But check this out though. Everybody knows she messed up. This is not her first rodeo. She know the game.
Yeah.
She been running for a long time. So why fall off, smoke weed, and then get upset when you get popped?
I don't think she was upset. I think she's upset at the fact that
she got caught.
I fucked up, just like anybody would. It's like you're asking, what you're looking for is for her to say, hey guys, Sha Carri Richardson, world's greatest. I messed up, and tonight we're gonna throw a party for my fuck up. That's not gonna happen.
Right.
That's not gonna happen.
Right.
So I mean, think about the time where you've messed up.
Exactly.
I've owned it. But somewhere in there, you try to be mad and really play it like it's like, what you mad about?
Yeah.
Like,
So King,
this is fake upset.
Right. Exactly.
What you want? What was you expecting her to do from? Because at the end of the day, the mistake is made. There's nothing you can do about it. The mistake is made. This is what you do going forward after the mistake. She had an interview this morning. She admitted that she was wrong for what she did. My spin on the whole thing, and I agree with what Nitra said. I agree with what you said, and I've been following it for the past 2 days. And Denitra hit on it, but I'm going to elaborate on it. Who are we to tell somebody how to deal with losing a mom? Who are we to tell somebody how to do that? Disregard the professionalism, the profession that she's in. It just so happened she's a track star.
We have messed up in regular areas of our life because we didn't have an example.
Right.
So who are we to judge? And what if her person that guided her was her mom? I'm pretty sure it was. She lost it. So she ain't got nobody, which is her mama's her GPS in life, to tell her, babe, you know, you're going to this next level. It's a chance that X, Y, and Z. Because a lot of times when people lose people, that fuel them.
Yeah.
And that fuel them, but sometimes it fuels you in a good way or a bad way. It's fueling her to make sure she win for mom, but then at the same time, it's something else that has to fuel you beyond just that anger.
Yeah.
And she's not mature enough at 21
Oh my God.
to understand it. So my thing about that is,
21.
you a 21-year-old track star,
Right.
with all this stuff on you.
No, pause. Let me sticky note you. What was you doing at 21, Terrell?
Sticking and moving.
Exactly. Was that responsible? The only responsible part about that was your pull-out game.
Exactly.
You ain't make no
I did a pull-out game.
The only responsible thing that was going on at 21.
Hey.
That's it.
And it got worse.
Yeah, pull-out game.
Pull-out game sucks now.
But peep what she did. Look, everybody, when people make mistakes, man, you are watching a product of the environment that she was raised in.
Man.
She ain't no different than nobody else. She just was on a grand stage. She was a public figure.
And that's what it is with
A mistake is a mistake. It's just who it was that made the mistake.
They have the same problems. They just either in a different time.
Because you're a celebrity don't make you immune to mistakes,
That's
man.
it.
So
She's not immune to making a mistake.
So why? It sounds, and I could be wrong. It sounds like I hear a lot of excuses.
No, because she owned up to it.
You know what I'm saying? From your
That's not an
father.
excuse. I'm trying to make, again, I said earlier when I posted, I said so many people are being judgmental instead of trying to help or understand why she done what she done.
Right.
It's a reason a woman did what she did, man.
We're not-
We got to
I
look
think-
beyond smoking the
people
weed. There's something behind it.
People are getting it confused. They're thinking that we want them to agree. No, we're not looking for agreement. We're looking for understanding.
And that's a difference.
And to cut off the judgment of what she did. It's not about sweeping under the rug or act like it didn't happen. We're just looking for the understanding to dismiss the judgmental part. Because I'll tell people in a minute. I said it on my Instagram page for those who saw my post. Don't act like you don't hang your fuck ups in your closet.
Wow.
Don't. Because if you open it up,
We all
there.
got it.
Exactly. Everybody's got
And
it.
she just so happened to be
On TV.
she was
in
a
public
representation of young black woman, and everybody was rooting for her.
Yeah.
That 21-year-old had a lot on her shoulders, bro. She had a lot. And now again, I'm not saying she just not started running track. She was doing this. I'm not excusing it. I just be trying to get people to understand, man. That's when she won the last race, the man was interviewing her. She was about to break down in the interview, and she pointed up there and say, "This what I do it for."
Right.
That was really her cry for help.
Yeah.
But people ain't looking at that and understanding because all they see is the athlete, but the
It
athlete
was
is a
one
person.
interview where nobody
people
even
see
knew
it.
her mom had died.
They didn't even know.
She had just so happened to say it.
Yep.
And you saw the dynamics of the interview.
And it shifted. It shifted completely.
Whole another thing.
Yeah, man.
And though she may not be the only person going through it or have gone through it, like Mom said, you're not the first, you're not the last, you're not the only. It's all about how you deal with it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And this is how she dealt with it. Is it right? Is it wrong?
Hey, let me read these comments.
We got some comments, man.
A lot.
Well, let us get it in.
Hey, Lewis Taylor, he said, what she said. Ricky Simon, what's going on, brother? Hi, Reverend Blackshear. He said, yes. Yes, is making bad decisions socially and morally. Yes. Ricky Simon said, yes, preach. Old lady. She said, exactly. Phelps messed up as well, but he got in trouble after he completed his event in the Olympics.
Mm-hmm.
She messed up before she could get to the Olympics. That's my point.
That's a major dynamic and difference of the
that's my
situation.
point.
Though. That's a major difference.
And then Reverend Blackshear said, we are the village. You're right. And we messing up.
By judging her the way we are.
You know what?
Because, look, think about this, King. And I say this on every show, bro. It's a moment after the moment. This young lady has to go home and deal with the mistakes she made. She has to go home and deal with the mistakes she made. She got to listen to what people are saying on social media. People say all day long, athletes, man, I ain't worried about what they saying. No, they worry, bro.
Yeah.
And she's 21, and right now her support system is really finna see what it's about.
Right.
And if she don't have the right support system, this young lady can go further left, or she can go right. And now when you see one of us, since we want to ridicule one of us, and we want to praise her when she was doing good, since she failed, how she's failed, how about we be the village and pick her up?
Yeah.
Instead of pointing out what she did about some goddamn weed.
Hey,
Come on, man, that woman need help, bro. That young girl need help. She don't need
Hey, let me
people to
finish
judge
these
her.
comments. Your Fatah's getting all sentimental.
I got you,
She
bro.
need help.
She need help, bro.
Help.
She
Man,
need help.
shut up.
And I hope I got a lot of love emojis when I say
No,
that.
you didn't. Everybody was laughing at your Fatah's. Hey, Miss Trina, what's up with it? Miss Trina, she said, all that right there, Marcus. Really? Ricky Simon said, look, I'm in the military, and it is things I can't do in there.
Start that remedial ass.
I know, right? Suffer
Let the
punishment.
nature read, bro.
Hey, this all I do.
Okay,
Hey,
okay.
And plus, I'm practicing.
For the PSAT.
Yeah. Hey, last time I got a 300. Hey, I gotta get my scores up if I want to get that scholarship. Yeah. So let me finish. Yeah. Look, I'm in the military, and it is things I can't do in there. Suffer the punishment. We know right from wrong. We lose people, but you not go lose that check, boy.
But Nike didn't drop her.
Yeah, but okay, but everybody else did. Okay, and okay. Reverend Blackshear, he says she is not the only one to lose a loved one. Warren Dunn lost mom and had to rear his sister and brother while in college. Oh, Warren Dunn.
I remember him.
Yeah. And Rick Simon, he said we have to count our blessings. Yep. You have a talented and the blessings. We have to know what not to do. Exactly. Lolo, what's up with it, Lolo? She said, the feeling of losing your only biological mother and knowing that you succeeded on top tier, making it to the Olympics, it jumped on me. And then spiraling down emotionally into the reality of knowing your mother wasn't physically there to cheer her on is an emotional breaking point that anyone could make a mistake in. I knew you was gonna say that. Lolo.
Oh.
Hey, Reverend Blackshear. This what I'm talking about.
That's right up your alley.
Yeah.
I can't see it.
Yeah.
You start smiling soon.
He said, what did she have on her shoulders? Go to school, run track, hit her books.
Time out. Oh,
Time
but
out.
Anisha did it for her. Cause see, see, man. Go ahead, Anisha. Go ahead. What else? You got some comment?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Miss Lolo. And to add to the closure, since oh man, it jumped over.
Oh.
And to add to the closure she once hoped for with her mother wasn't met. That's exactly what the road to redemption is about. Admitting your faults and doing exactly what she said. Begin the process of healing within self. Okay. Miss Russell, Miss Tanya Russell. It's not the end of the world for her. It's not.
It's not.
Okay. Simple. She wrote a whole
16.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Thesis.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
No, read that.
Oh, you want me to read that?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Losing someone hurts so bad. Losing my grandmother who raised me caused me so much anxiety. I had to reach for a coping mechanism. It was anxiety medicine prescribed by my physician. I'm saying this to say I did not want to feel the hurt. This is no judgment. This is no judgment here. I just choose to go to my doctor. Perhaps she didn't have access to going to a doctor. We have a lot of uninsured people. This is a lesson for her, and she will learn and keep on pushing. It's in her.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean,
Yeah.
we notified it's in her.
Sis.
Yeah, that's true. We notified it's in her. She's fought to get here.
To get to where she is.
I mean, if for those of y'all that have been following, her little track life, her little track journey, she's hit some roadblocks as any athlete.
Right.
To respond to
Reverend Blackshear.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
So to question what she had on her shoulders or what she was carrying, we don't know her like that. But from what I can draw from what she has, allowed America to see, it's not easy being the meal ticket out the hood.
Right.
Because when you're that young, any kid that age who has been riding with their folks, surviving with grandmother, surviving with uncle, got brothers, got siblings, whatever, their number one goal, you hear it at the BET Awards, Mama, I got you that house. That's the goal of any kid. They want to reach back and say, hey, we out.
Yeah.
For those of y'all that watched the documentary on Mary J. Blige, that was her plan. I gotta go get my people. out the doggone project. So that's a burden mentally to carry at 21 years old, that level of responsibility. Whether they gave it to her or not, that's what she wanted to do. And on top of all of that, you don't know what comes with living where she lived.
Right.
Because I mean, maybe you had it good coming up. I don't know, Reverend, but I'm just saying, because I know you done preached about this. So don't be so quick to question what else does she have to do other than go to school. We're not talking about a 12-year-old. We're talking about a child that made it out, got a scholarship, went on to college, may have been the one and only or the first or one of few to go to college, and now there's an opportunity for her to get out. I know if you made it out, I know you reaching back to get mommy and siblings or daddy. Right. I know I am. Yeah. Even if she was the sorriest mama, I'm going to get her. Tyrese proves that. Keisha Cole proves that. They got mamas battling with drugs who were never in their life, and they still trying to get them out the hood, but they won't go. So don't be so quick to, be like, oh, well, what else did she have going on? What would she carry? Right. You don't know.
Wow. You got some more comments?
Yeah.
Because I had a 16 in me.
I know you did. I saw it.
But sis was on it, man. So what we got, man? What we got?
Hey, Mr. James Carter.
And I'm just giving you a hard time, Reverend.
Oh, he gonna come back. You know, his rebuttal game is still.
He the podcast American champion.
First of all, don't do that. You're not gonna do that.
He the podcast preaching president.
Hold on now.
He won.
Hold on.
He beat him in the fair.
Hold on now.
Preach off.
I'm offended.
And you preach off.
I'm very offended. Read the comments, bro.
Hey, James Carter. He said the weed was a coping mechanism. And just like Pac said, I smoke a blunt to take the pain out. And if I wasn't high, I'd probably rub my brains out. He said,
my boy Jay Carter.
Yeah. He said maybe that's how she felt, and it calmed her. She made a choice, and now she can rebound and learn from it with the help of a great support system. That'll be good. Okay, old lady. She said she probably thought she could clean herself out like most weed smokers do.
Yeah.
What she failed to realize is pulling off the hair follicle from your head, underarm, and pubic area is going to tell the truth about what you were doing every time and trying to cover up. Yeah. I hope they didn't take no coochie hair off. They taking coochie? Oh Lord!
Hey man,
people, you can just smoke weed naked? Is that what it is?
Bro, you really exposing your ignorance right now. That's what you're telling me.
I ain't no weed smoker, but I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
Hey,
you just
you know what? But hey, if that's like you smoke weed, I eat naked. So maybe, hey, do I have burger chunks in my drawers? I don't know.
Man, come on, man.
What's Reverend's name? Reverend who?
Reverend
Blackshear, can we pray?
Yeah.
He ain't rebutted nothing yet? I know he
not yet.
Hey, look.
Hey.
You got something else?
Yeah. Ricky Simon. He said this is why we have to be closer to the Word of God because, oh man, Ecclesiastes. 3:1:2. Time to be born and time to die.
You got to do this preacher voice.
I do.
Yeah.
It is time to be born. That is why we have to install the Word of God. Can you turn your Bibles to Proverbs 5 and 6? Hold your Bibles up when you're there. Yes, I did read back. Okay, come on now.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. This what you gonna catch. You gonna catch it. You gonna catch it.
Some of the night. Hey, we gonna all go there.
No, not just that side. He see me. He know my heart.
Oh, yeah.
He know my heart. That's why I'm saying come. I don't need him to do me like this.
Buster. You see how he is.
Is there one?
Yeah.
Is there one?
I'm the one.
Yeah.
I'm the one that did forget about what you did for me. I came back. I came back.
Oh,
That's a song.
Yeah.
I'm the one that came back.
This is a sellout. It's a book in the Bible.
Yeah.
Who is the sellout in the Bible? I forgot.
Yeah. Hey, Ricky Simon, staying successful would have made my mama proud. Been feeling sorry for losing her. Yeah. Sharita said, "What's in your cup, Terrell?" Okay, go ahead.
Hey, this is what I would say, man. I was reading a lot of the stuff people were saying about the incident. Nike didn't drop her, and she took the 30-day suspension. So she's gonna be able to do the relay, and it's a strong possibility she may also be able to run.
Oh, okay.
So
It's possible.
my thing is, and I ain't gonna say I hate to go this route, but I'm gonna go this route. Man, when that thing happened for that young lady, a lot of prayer warriors prayed.
Right.
Truth be told, man, she was a representation of us.
Yeah.
When she messed up, she was there even more. But when she was winning, we was proud of her.
Yeah.
And for a lot of us, that was like that. We felt like we was winning. And when she got knocked down the way she got knocked down, there's a lot of people that ain't gonna mention it, but it was a lot of people that was praying for the young lady, man.
Yeah.
Not just for what she did and the mistake she made. It's because when people come down on you that heavy, bro, you 21.
Right.
Yeah.
You ain't equipped to handle that, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why I feel. That's why I said at the
It's
end of the
music
day,
artists that fall short to drugs because it's too much.
it's a lot. 21, bro.
Just on the whole media side of things, it's a lot. And then you stack on something personal and that hurtful to lose a mom. This girl really ain't had time to grieve because it's been event after event after
Right.
event after event.
Right.
I mean, like she said, I left a meet, buried my mother, flew back
Yeah.
to finish another meet. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I mean,
Hey,
another
man,
race.
I'm gonna go
the
back
next
to the
day.
fact that she was 21.
You're 21. We still dumb.
That's a lot, bro. You know how many people, man, at
Though
40, 50,
legally,
60.
legally, we are an adult.
But
And
emotionally, she not.
She is still a child.
That's a key. And the person that she went to for help is past.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So we can't like. And I read some of the comments. A lot of people was making other people post. Some people didn't give a damn. She made a mistake, and I
Right.
get it.
Yeah.
Right.
I know the Olympics is what it is. She ain't the first one to have somebody to pass away. I understand that, but everybody's not her, and everybody don't deal with her the same.
Right.
So we can't use that as a crutch to make her feel less than because
We
he
don't know
did.
what
He had somebody that
Warren
passed.
had a nice support
That's what I'm
system.
saying. That's why I kept saying her support system is going to really reveal itself now because the one that surpassed it when it happened, we don't know what him or her support system was like. And
Right.
she already done admitted she ain't really got that much of a support system as it is. Look at what she done.
Yeah.
So that's an example of her support system right there because at the end of the day, by it being so heavy on her, somebody should have been in her ear to steer her the way she should have been steered.
Yeah.
Granted, they probably was. She probably didn't want to listen because it probably was the mama.
Yeah.
But mamas just so happened to pass.
Or
So
they may have turned into a yes crew.
that
Yeah,
too,
that
because
happens.
she the meal
They
ticket.
give you the money. Yeah.
Because she the meal ticket.
You know,
But she really needs some people to say
let
no.
me just educate some people. Track and field, Olympic, they don't make no whole lot of money.
Right. All
They-
endorsements.
All
Yeah.
endorsements.
Yeah.
All endorsements. Yeah, you get a little, something here and there, but it ain't groundbreaking money. So that's how I know a lot of the people that may be in her circle that may have possibly turned into yes people have no idea.
Yeah.
No idea. So I just we cannot be so quick to judge and as a black community we are the worst. We are the
They was tearing that girl down.
goddamn
And you know,
worst.
it's
They
not
was tearing
just
her
black,
down,
it's
bro.
minorities.
But a lot of them, and bro,
Hispanic,
hey
man,
man,
they tear each other down just like
Yeah.
we do.
And we do,
Yeah.
but we're just so
Asians,
vocal
yeah.
about it.
Yeah, we
White
are.
folks, they can't get in trouble. Nobody knows
Yeah,
about it.
nobody know. Yeah. They
They're
keep
just
that on
on
wraps.
it. They at the table like, oh, we gotta get her out the wheel.
Hey man, let me
You know.
finish these comments. Hey, what's going on, Miss Daniela? She watching. Nunu mama. Nunu. Yeah. Hey, yo, Mr. Hicks, what's up with it? God, what y'all so goddamn funny? Y'all worry about my cup. Need to check their cup.
You poured
I
our
got- you
cup.
poured everybody
You poured
Hey,
poured everybody cup.
I really like how you being extra girly. I like that.
Because
What you want her to do?
Because I have on my ombre lipstick today.
Ombre.
Okay.
Okay.
Read
Name
the
drop.
comments.
Name drop.
With your slow reading ass.
Hold up. Hey, Rachel Lewis, what's up with it? And Mr. Bo Fuller, what's going on?
what's up, Scuzzo? What's up, Rachel?
Hey, Miss Loretta said Judas was the sellout in the Bible. Yeah, that's your sellout ass over there.
I'm drinking.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lolo.
Yeah.
I'm drinking.
Go ahead, Mr. Black shit. Go ahead. He's back at you.
What'd he say?
You go ahead.
Oh, you want her to read what he said?
Yeah.
See, this is messy.
Be quiet. Yeah.
You gonna tell her to read it because he's the one that said it.
Hey, like the stitch up out of
I'm going home. All right. She is no different from all of us. It's her decision making and her crowd. And her crowd she has chosen to surround herself with. Stop trying to place a diaper on a grown girl.
What?
Okay, I give it to him. Let me see. Well, she thought she was grown. Now she has to own up to her responsibility, which she did, Reverend. Now she's young enough to rebound, but if she doesn't change her support group and stop the bad decisions, one being that she's a practicing lesbian.
Oh,
listen.
Get first with who she is, and everything will follow. You have to talk about that.
Yeah, why you gonna talk about the lesbians?
And I
You know it's Pride Month, yeah.
trying to support the dang on
Hey, man,
same-sex people.
Keep on going.
She got something else?
Yeah, he was getting it.
But no, I will say this. You are absolutely correct, because I'm one who's hell when it comes to people babying certain situations.
Yeah. We're not gonna do that. We're not babying the situation.
Yeah, she fucked up. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I was just more focused on people judging her and not having an understanding. It's not an excuse. It's just an understanding and the reality of the situation.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's perfect, and that's all I was going at. All right.
And then he gets you again.
All right. But on the other side,
You so messy, bro.
Ooh,
But he
messy.
hit you again.
No, she is not a representation of me, nor of my girl. She needs the cleansing. Okay.
What? He cleansing them.
Well, I don't.
Got the Clorox.
I got
ready.
something for that.
Well,
I'm waiting on you.
I do understand that she may not be a representation of you, and you may not want her to be a representation of your girls.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, she is a representation.
She's a public figure.
She's a public figure. She
Yeah.
is a black girl that unfortunately is going to be stuck right in there with the rest of the little black girls in the world.
Yeah.
And that's
Man, listen. I've been being kind of nice.
all right.
She got something else?
Sharita, I'm glad God is merciful and no judgment like man. We all make mistakes. We all do. Absolutely
right.
Reverend Black don't make no mistakes. He
He don't. He don't.
I already told y'all that. You better get out that pool pit with his perfect self.
There you go.
Let me see. We already have a color strike against us. We have to be strong and get up and dust her, and she needs to dust herself off and keep God first and keep it moving. You can't close no doors if God doesn't want them closed. True that. This is a fancy looking.
I know, right?
Brand new. Excuses are
I'm proud of it.
Excuses are monuments.
Like I made it.
They build bridges to nowhere. Those who chose to use these tools of incompetence are master of nothing themselves. Reverend Blackshear just gonna insist that we are giving her a pass.
Nah, I got something for her. I'm just waiting on y'all get done.
Sharita,
God loves sinners too.
They do. He do.
As Reverend Blackshear.
He needs to be cleansed. He want. Hey, when you used to come from outside and your mama, okay, go get in the bathtub. She put a little dab of Clorox in your water. She needs to be cleansed. Get all the chickens off you.
Ricky Simon says she is not a sinner because she smoked weed. We all sinners, baby.
Yeah.
There are other girls that we can elevate, C. Rice, etc. True.
Yeah.
That's true. Why not elevate them all? Why we gotta pick?
Wow.
Man, look, listen.
Why we gotta pick? I'm just wondering. Why we gotta pick?
I've been being nice for
Uh-oh.
a long time.
Because you're a nice guy.
On the show.
That's a good thing.
And this is what, if y'all don't hear, come close. If y'all don't hear nothing else I'm going to say, please understand this here. A mistake, that one mistake that woman made shouldn't dictate the rest of her life.
I don't care if she made 5.
So don't put this stimulation in this one moment on her, and we put this stamp on this young lady, because that's being judgmental. Because at the end of the day, that understanding that we don't have, it's going to become a time in our life we're going to want somebody to understand us. And God sees that. And that's my whole thing about the whole thing, man. That mistake that she made,
make excuses
that
for
should
her.
be her. Like, don't make it seem like she's going to hell. Man, look, listen, I'm going to get real personal. I didn't smoke weed until I went to college.
So you's a weed head too.
No,
you look like a weed head.
Listen, I'm being serious.
I
didn't smoke weed. No, let me go through my spiel. I didn't smoke weed till I went to college for the first time.
Miss
I
Barbara.
told, that's good. Mama know.
Oh,
Mama know.
Miss Barbara know you smoke
No,
weed?
she didn't know. She know,
Oh.
She know now.
She know now.
Oh, okay.
Yes, because we
Can't
live.
whoop
We
you.
live.
Can't
Yeah,
whoop
she just pray for me and text me.
No whoopings today.
I went to college, didn't smoke weed until my second semester of college. I'm so transparent with my son. This is where it goes back to support system, which
Right.
he may not didn't have.
Right.
I told my son, smoking weed don't mean you going to hell, but your decision making has to mature when you doing it the way you trying to go.
Right.
And you're not gonna hear from somebody else that your daddy smoked weed. You're gonna hear from the
me.
source.
Yeah.
So when you do that and you that transparent with people, when people make mistakes because they get weed caught in their system or whatever the case may be, when you put all that on a person to make them feel bad, like you wasn't once them, you ain't always been the mature saint
Right.
you are.
Right.
We ain't always been the mature people that we are right now.
Yeah.
So when somebody that's trying to
Yeah.
find their way, and then finding your way, you make mistakes. Don't be so judgmental as if this woman, that mistake she made is an approval stamp that's going to be her for the rest of her life. I'm not excusing the mistake she made, but understand the mistake to the point to where it's life after that. And my son had to hear from me, hey Junior, your daddy smoked weed before? I'm not a weed head, but I didn't smoke till I went to college. My son smoked weed, but he got it from his daddy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? No. I'm
just
gonna teach him the right way.
Hey.
So when he smoke it,
Not all you smoke
He-
is hams though, right? Hams
nah, I
and
don't
turkey.
even smoke that no more, man. I'm really in the gym 2 days a month.
Oh, is that your fat ass up?
Yeah, listen, I said 2 days a month. Listen to what I'm saying, bro. Let me go to my scale, bro. I'm in the gym 2 days a month, man.
I can agree with that. I mean,
That's all I'm saying, man. That's all I'm saying, bro.
Hey, man, hey, Miss Johnson, Marcella Johnson, go ahead and read that, cause she
got
went,
16.
Yeah.
she wrote that little thesis.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can use the mouse.
Oh, I
man. It's the
can.
mouse.
Oh, well, you didn't tell me you had all this business
Yeah,
shit.
hey, I'm there. I'm there.
Alright.
Did you hear the East Texas? There. Not there. There.
I want to say her name right, so we're just gonna say M. Johnson.
No, Marcella.
Marcella?
Yeah, Marcella.
Yeah,
I'm good at names. I got
just one of my
names.
names.
Okay.
Yeah,
Marcella
most of
Johnson
us are.
says,
Yeah.
who are we to judge? Honestly, she doesn't owe anyone an explanation.
Right.
Was it performance-enhancing drugs? Did the substance allow her to perform better than others and beat records? No. Why is it? Why is it even a big deal for something this? For something that is for legal use in so many places. It is legal in so many places, but it's not legal at the Olympics.
Right.
I feel her confidence is what hindered her, unfortunately. She's a
She's a
bit
little cocky.
flamboyant,
She's a little
very
cocky.
cocky.
Yeah.
Her look didn't fit their standards.
Right.
Agree.
True.
Yeah.
And she didn't let it. She ain't fold to that either.
Yeah.
They don't want no little Sha Carri to be birthed from her influence.
Right.
The same way they banned the black-owned swimming cap brand to sisters could have a swim cap that could fit their head.
Oh wow.
They did that.
Yeah, they
I
did
seen
know that. I
They
do
did
remember that.
Yep, I seen that
Yep.
today.
They were told no one needs a swim cap that big. It's deeper than smoking weed. These people of all ages and all races that smoke weed. That is true, but they all didn't get caught while in the Olympics.
In the Olympics.
We have
Every
professional
4 years.
athletes that have openly shared they also smoke. Yes, but did they come back clean when they got tested? I mean, I can say all day I robbed the bank. Gotta catch me.
Exactly. Oh.
Sharita said exactly. We said so much, so I'm not sure what exactly was the response to. All right. Ricky Simon, why are we Miss Lady? HEB 1026. I don't know, Ricky. What you talking about? I was at HEB this morning. You see me? I probably ain't look like this though.
No, you didn't. No.
So it might not be me.
Face and stick shift. Face and stick shift. No, that's two different people. But there's the black shift.
Lasher says,
Boy, you-
no, God does not love sinners. In fact, he turns his back on them. It's through Jesus that makes us righteous, the acceptance of Jesus. Correct. All right, so I'm gonna shoot her a message on Twitter and I'm gonna let her know. Follow Jesus, not God. Ricky Simon said, I would like to have that conversation about we all of sinners.
Right.
All right, let's see here. In response to Miss Johnson, who are we to? Okay, she said, she was correcting herself. Just remember, sin will be dealt with by brother. We do not know what made this situation happen. Only God knows, my brothers and sisters.
Right. Right.
Uh-oh.
It's simple. Go get it. Get
She's
it.
gonna sit up. She's gonna sit up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Matthew 7. Do not judge, or you too will be judged.
Hey, man. That's all I've been saying, man. That's all I've
For
been
in the
saying.
same way you judge others.
That's all I've been saying, man.
For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged, and with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. It will be used to measure you. I think that's what that's supposed to say. Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eyes and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye?
Wow. Sis dropping them.
Hold on.
Speak.
Sharita said in Romans 3:23 through 24. Do y'all have your Bibles?
Yeah, go turn to them, please.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all got
If
the
y'all
app.
need
No, you gotta stand when you do it.
If y'all need the time, let us know. For those that don't know where it is.
And so, 23, for all have sinned and fall short of the glory of God. 24, and all are justified freely by His grace through the redemption that came by Jesus Christ. All right, Reverend Blackshear did clarify that it is through Jesus and not God.
Okay.
Tasha said, LOL, Denitra, talking about Hebrews 10:26.
Yeah, HEB. She said, oh, you talking about HEB at 10:26?
Okay.
That was me. That was me.
But
You know what that shows? You's a heathen. He's a heathen.
Yes, I am.
God bless this heatheness woman. Hey, because I was like,
All right, Ricky Simon, not judging. It was called accountability. A spade is a spade.
Right. Yeah. Wow. So, okay. Mr. Marcus, you was, I know it got a lot of, I've been knowing you long enough where I can see the wheels turning. Go ahead.
Hey, man. The main thing I want us to get from this is people make mistakes.
Right.
And that one mistake that she made, again, shouldn't stand for the representation of who she is for the rest of her life.
Yeah.
With her having so much on her shoulders, what we don't know is how bad she feels for herself.
Yeah. I mean,
You know
you
what I'm
see
saying?
it in her interview.
You don't know how much she's beating herself up. And
Sure, she like,
she's
"Okay,
a
I messed
public
up."
figure that need she need privacy to heal.
Right.
She can't privately heal right now because she's a public figure.
Yeah.
People gonna consistently be calling her, do an interview. What you think about this?
I bet she got a PR right now.
Now she got one now. but what I will say, everybody's journey is different.
Absolutely.
This was a part of her journey.
Right.
And her journey to get where she's going, this had to happen. Because had this not happened, mistake is not a mistake until you make it. She didn't deem her behavior to be a mistake. And he had to humble her. And that's why I say, I'm not judging her. I want y'all to understand, this was her journey.
Right.
We just so happen to be the viewers of her journey. To see her journey.
Yeah.
So understand that your journey and my journey are not the same. So the mistake I make going on my journey, don't beat me down for the mistake, because if that's what he had for me to make to become who I need to become, let that be what it is.
You cannot
So let her be what she is and who she
can't
needs to
be
become.
successful and not make a mistake.
It goes with it.
That's the
You
only
can't.
way
goes
you're gonna
with it.
And that
learn.
ain't got nothing to do with your faith. That ain't got nothing to do with, oh, I didn't have God with me. None of that. None of that. None of that. Has nothing to do with religion. Whether or not God was with you, you had Jesus in your back pocket, or whatever the case may be. It don't matter who was praying for you. Simple. She made a choice, and this is the results.
I like
That's
that.
it.
She made a choice.
And you know what I think, man? This can be something so powerful once it turns.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we can help her by supporting her instead of judging her. You know what I'm saying? And we can use this moment to help this young lady become something that she didn't even know, because this is her journey.
Right.
And again, we just so happen to be witnesses of her
Rev
journey.
even said she's young enough to come back.
Yeah,
It's all
she's
about what
21.
she's gonna do with it.
Yeah, and that's why I say
I
we
agree
can
with
help
that.
in the support
Absolutely.
system. If it's the right way, we can help this young lady use that, because now the PR that you just described, the mistakes that she didn't know that she was making, her deeming to be a mistake, now she had to be humble. I can't just beat this any kind of way.
Right.
That had to happen,
Yeah,
because where he taking her, she couldn't go to how she currently was.
Right.
And this
Right.
had to happen to humble her. So when you look at stuff from a different perspective, and that's me, anybody that know me know, I don't just see what they want me to see.
Right.
Because the media gonna paint a picture about her how they want us to see her.
Of course.
You can't do that with me
Always.
because I'm too much of an independent thinker. That's where her support system comes. And if the right people get in her corner, she can use this as something to prepare her because she's young enough to be one of the best female Olympians ever. Just because she made this mistake. What was the lady name that did the steroids? Jones or whatever that was.
Marion Jones.
Marion Jones, man.
Why she was so fine.
But
She
you know
not
all the
coming back,
mistakes she
though.
made though.
Yeah.
But she was cheating.
She didn't get to come back.
Yeah,
She didn't get the comment, but I'm
Let's
just
find
saying.
somebody else.
But then she played basketball.
Yeah.
She did a lot of
But you know
stuff.
what the reason I brought her up is because she used
she was
the
fine.
She
hurt.
used it, right.
She used the hurt. You
It
know
was
what I'm
not
saying?
the end
It wasn't
all
the
for
end.
her.
Yeah, it wasn't the end.
She'll probably never be as big as she was.
Right.
But it wasn't the end all for her. You
Right.
know, in her capacity, her
Right.
role. So.
Hey,
Right.
Reverend Blackshear, he said there are over 300 scriptures that deal with judging. In fact, the Apostle Paul reminds us that we shall judge the heathens.
I don't give a damn about nobody judging me.
I know. Hey, Ricky Simon said, amen, 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 brother.
Yeah.
Okay, oh, Miss Lolo. Galatians 6.
Well, they
1
dropping them
through 2.
scriptures
Yeah.
today.
Brethren, if a man be overtaken
Now,
in
y'all
a
not gonna
fault,
have no Bible battles on
yeah,
here.
man.
battle.
You know what? I blame Reverend Blackshear. I blame Sharita Simpo. And y'all, man. This is what I
We had
ran
Bible
from.
battles in high school.
Hey man, if this was his will, let his will be done.
Shut your fat ass up.
So we gonna pass
Oh my
collection
God.
plate on the
Oh
versus
my
page.
God.
If this was his will, let his will be. Hey, don't forget to share, like, and subscribe on YouTube so people can see this. And tag your people that need to hear these sermons and these Bible verses.
Hey, you need to tag old buddy. What's the white guy name that didn't let us in during the
What happened?
Remember when the hurricane?
Oh, Joel Osteen.
Yeah, tag Joel Osteen.
Joel done told y'all he's a life coach.
Yeah.
He's not a pastor.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
He
he
is
did
an
say that. He
advisor.
did say that.
He
Oh, now he's running from the Bible. Punk ass.
He ran from the jail.
Yeah.
He ran from the jail.
Yeah. Boy, these.
Him and his wife look $5,000 birthday tickets. Girl, I already know you.
Wow. Let me finish, Ms. Lolo. Galatians 6:1-2. Brethren, if a man be overtaken in fault, ye which are spiritual, restore such and one in the spirit of meekness, considering thyself, lest thou also be tempted. Bear ye another's burdens, and so fulfill the law of Christ. Why I feel like I'm back in this is what I ran from.
You in VBS,
Real talk.
Vacation Bible
I
School.
ran from this. Now y'all done bought it here. Why I can't run from it? Just bring it back to me. Why you brought it back, God? Rick Simon, he says she gonna overcome. Yeah, she gonna overcome.
She can. She's got every opportunity
Yeah.
to overcome.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
like Mark said, it's all about what she does with it. I mean, you know.
Okay, then we got Ricky Simon going back at Mr. Blackshear said righteous judging. Righteous judging. Yeah. Oh, Bo Fuller. I knew Bo was gonna get in it. Bo say 1 John 1:9.
Let's go with these Bible verses, man. Y'all making me happy right now.
That's
what I'm talking about, man.
Give it out
Yeah,
by
man. Hey, man. This is what I like, man. I like this. I like the energy, man. I like the energy.
If we confess our sin, he is faithful and just to forgive us our sins and to cleanse us from all unrighteousness.
That's why I'm still here, because he keeps forgiving me.
Me too.
That's
That's what I'm saying. Because I know I'm a heathen.
Yeah.
I was doing some heathen stuff.
Baby.
Let me stop.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah. Go ahead. Don't do it. No, don't do it. Don't do it.
You sure?
No, don't do it. Don't
Okay.
do it.
I can.
Yeah, you got all your pretty, what's your Uber makeup?
Uber.
Just saying.
What, Umber, what was that? What you said?
Uber.
Umber, what you
How
say?
you gonna name it Uber?
That's what she said. What you say?
Angela?
Ain't no Uber.
Great.
Yeah, I'm great.
Yeah.
I'm great, man.
I got
Like umbrella, man.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
umbrella, umbrella.
What's your name? So you don't know.
I don't know, but I wasn't finna say Uber though. I know I wasn't finna say
Hey, let me finish this. Since Miss Simple is saying correct She needs support and love. Her choice to smoke weed and your thoughts of her sexuality ain't our business. We ain't in the bedroom with her. Jesus Christ is about love and forgiveness. Before Jesus, we all was a mess. Absolutely right. I don't care. Yeah, I don't care nothing about your sexuality, who you deal with.
At the end of the day, man, you know what? Even though
that's who you sticking your whatever in, and I don't care.
Yeah.
I would say this.
Mine over there.
I would say this, man. At the end of the day, she made the mistake. That's why her life is public. That's why a lot of her public secret things are coming out.
Right.
At the end of the day, this young lady runs track.
Yeah.
She's a track star. Now, only reason she's a track star. Now, granted, a lot of her personal business is coming out because of her being a public figure. Let her have been somebody not winning races.
Listen.
You think she would have get this attention she getting if she would have been winning races?
Yeah.
She wouldn't have been getting this attention
Even
because of who she are,
If we
what
had
she
cameras
represents.
following our regular everyday ass,
Yeah.
we would be judged
All day long.
on a large
Wow.
scale.
Check this out. We went out to eat today. It was me, Scuzzo, and all the kids. We were going to the Guitar Center.
Yeah.
And this lady said, I didn't even know the lady. She said, oh yeah, you a fool. I said, know me. You a fool. I see you on Facebook with your wife and everything with the podcast. I'm like, oh, okay, that's what's up.
You famous?
I guess so. Hey, and I'm like, hey, then I felt like, I hope she didn't see.
Like, who?
Yeah, what she done seen?
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
she goes, you gotta watch him. Like, goddamn, like what? Like, do something wrong?
okay.
Yeah, like don't.
Trying to-
Hey, and then it was like a restaurant full of people. Oh yeah, he is. Like these people don't know me.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
So you thought.
Yeah, just put it out there.
So you thought.
Yeah.
And the way she did it probably made people like, well, who is it?
Right. And then they see all.
Okay, now take that and enhance that times 20 or 30 or 40. She's a
Million.
She's a public figure and made
Right.
a mistake in front of the public. That's all it is. She ain't the first person that plays sports that smoke dope. It's a bunch of them that do it. Some of them play better and do better in sports when they high.
Daryl Strawberry.
You know what I'm saying? So it just so happened to be who she was at the time she got caught.
Yeah, she was high
What
every
she was
day.
representing, she was a young black lady, and her arrogance and everything, they didn't really want to do it, but they had no choice but to accept it because she was winning.
Right.
This right here is going to humble her, and it needed to happen. That's a part
Some
of
of
the
your
journey.
greatest idols are crackheads.
And
Man, I want to admit it.
and
Man, I want to accept it, but they are. It is what it is.
You know what it
Names
was?
go back to certain jerseys.
Yeah.
Right.
Dope heads.
The whole thing is she was representing us in glory with the nails, the hair, and flamboyant.
Flojo.
And it was
Flojo.
it was
She's
beautiful.
modern day Flojo.
Hey,
Flojo.
I was telling my daughter,
It was
you can do that.
entertaining.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
it was something to watch.
just like when we got you up, everybody got you up. They can't wait to knock you down.
And that's what I had an issue with, bro.
She's the first in a long
That's what I had. That's
time.
what I had.
Nobody
an
watched
issue.
last
I had
time.
an issue with how they
Yeah.
when that young 21-year-old failed, people just kicked
Up there, pounce. Yeah.
They kicked the watch
Yeah.
I
him
knew
down.
it.
Yeah.
I told
That's
you.
what upsetted me.
Yeah.
I don't give a damn about you smoking weed. I don't care about who you slept with. All that ain't none of my business.
Yeah.
My thing is when she
It was
made
how
the
hard
mistake.
we were riding for her and how quick
How quick,
we was
man.
ready to drop the act.
Come on, man.
Just
Lift
like
that young
that.
lady up,
But
man.
did y'all?
on something so small yet so big because
The
of
platform she got. Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm finna give y'all some truth. And I'm racist. We all racist.
No, don't put that on me.
Listen. Now check this out. Now I'm from East Texas, so that's in me. But it ain't like, oh, I hate this. It ain't like that. It's
a
like,
choice too.
yeah, it's like a
choice.
it's like a funny racism. You know what I'm saying? Somebody cut me over, oh, I bet they ABC, whatever.
Ah.
Insert, you know,
Yeah, gotcha.
nationality, whatever. But you know, it's just like when you watching the news. I don't know how you do, but when I watch the news,
You can pretty much
yeah, and you see some.
you can bet on it.
Is he black? Damn, he black. Like, damn, he messed up.
Yeah.
And you know, it's the same thing.
It's the same thing with this like that.
Yeah.
Man, why she have to be black?
Exactly. And that's what it is.
And it's okay to be disappointed. She's
Right.
disappointed.
Right.
The disappointment is not the problem. It's It's
It's the beating her
Yeah,
down
beating her
because
down, like-
y'all feel like she let y'all down again.
Exactly.
Do
That's
you
what
not
it
know
is.
how she feel about letting her own self down?
Right.
Fan
She
is
let
the
us
short
down.
version of fanatic.
Fanatic. Yep.
Get too caught up and forget that these people are regular.
They
folks.
humans, man. They
Yeah.
humans.
Yeah.
They gonna make mistakes. She just had the title of a track star.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hey, Old lady, I'm here, friend. Let me step out there. Shut up.
Thank
Shut
you.
up. Reverend, he said Paul and John are speaking to our believers.
I always make sure my name on
To
that
other
list.
believers, yeah.
That's what Paul means.
Ricky Simon, sexuality, aka sin, equals death. Okay. And he said HEB.
1026.
Yeah.
You see me? Again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. HEB closed at 10.
You see me?
Hey man. Hey, you know, at the end of the day, man, you know, she made a mistake.
Yeah.
And we don't need to just kick her. We need to help her. But she's, you know, and I like how she held herself accountable.
Yeah.
She did.
That's
She did.
beautiful, because that's what we have a
Because a
problem
lot of
with.
times, you know, like my own kid, baby, he'll take a lot to the grave.
Quick. Yeah.
Right.
Quick. So yeah, we have to do that.
Kudos
So,
to her for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
so-
salute her for being a woman. Even though she's 21, she
You
was
can't
a
say that
grown woman
because
at
our
that time.
defense earlier was she's still a baby.
No,
Right.
But look,
See that? Yeah.
now, hold on,
do
no,
that.
I got a rebuttal for that.
Yeah.
She was a young woman, but sometimes things
But
have to
this
happen.
situation grew her up.
It grew up. Because that
It
had to happen
happened.
and to
Yeah.
grow her up
Yeah.
in the public eye.
Yeah.
So what
It's time to grow
man and what
Now
the
she
devil
sees
may
how
want to use
fast.
for our bad, God gonna use it for her good if she
Yeah.
allow it.
Yeah.
Because in the public eye,
She
she
see how
owned
fast
up
it can go.
to her mistake.
Yeah.
It didn't take a month.
Yeah.
It didn't take weeks. The very next day, she got in front of the public and owned up to her mistake, bro.
She had to.
But hey,
I think she had to, and I think she had to remember her purpose. Remember the goal.
yeah, that too.
And I think just the idea of not being able to compete.
Yeah. That's
Was
what
like, wait a
yeah.
minute.
Yeah.
I did everything to get here. Like this is my way out. I cannot go back to Dallas.
Yeah.
I can't go back to the the lifestyle.
And
So,
that's where the humbleness
yeah,
came.
I think
At that moment,
some people
humble
humble
her.
up faster than others. So
Yeah,
that's
and I
what
think
it
she
was.
looked at, like you say, she had that look in the mirror and said, you know what, if I allow this can take me back where I strive so hard to run from. Ain't running track.
Let me finish these comments. Kenya Burford, what's going on, sis? She said this scripture is abused. Sin repeated is forgiven, but there are punishable consequences.
Absolutely.
Absolutely right. Lolo says self-accountability is growth. Yo, my boy Shell. What's up with it, cousin? Big Shell.
Oh, Shell from the job.
Yeah. He said, Shell said, it's not even a performance drug. It's a plant that God put on the earth. That is remedies for the body. He's right. He
I knew
put it
that.
on earth.
I knew that.
For
Was
me
I knew
and
that.
you.
I knew that plant excuse was coming.
Yeah,
I knew it.
everybody.
I knew it.
It's
I
for
knew
me
it
and
was
you.
coming. Yeah.
Hey, I was with Moscato today. He was on the plants.
He was on the plants.
Hey, we was at Applebee's. He was eating like this. I said, hey, you all right?
He was on the plants.
Yeah, he was eating like he was fresh out. Yeah, on the plant. Yeah. Hey, Rev, he said, Marcus, that's because the Olympics are in a couple of weeks. Right. And you know, that's one thing that I was tripping on too. When you are football, basketball, baseball, any, those sports are, you can sit out, you can mess up a year and come back. The Olympics are every 4 years.
Right.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
That's 4 years.
Yeah.
What if she messing around? If she out there, I don't know the young lady. Well, but I mean, what if she do something strange and she say she like women, but they slip every now and then, mess around, have a baby.
Right.
You're not gonna run the same.
Right.
Now wait a minute. She part-time guy?
You know how it is. A lot of people
Going
they
through a phase.
they sometimes
is trending.
Right. It's
She might be
cool.
fluid.
Exactly. It's cool for them right now. But she
Wow.
may
That's
that is true, yeah.
That's a
I'm
thing
saying it
now.
ain't.
I'm just saying, that's a thing. They call it
me
fluid.
she jabbing. She caught me slipping. when she
Yeah,
said it.
hey, she may meet somebody she may meet a young Marcus Hope that's gonna bring her back and then put it in her. And pop a baby
Well,
out.
hopefully it's, at least a year.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's 4 years. 4
Runners
years.
have
man.
babies all the time.
Yeah.
But I like when she owned up to it. She said, "Hey, I made a mistake.
Yeah.
I was wrong. I made a decision. Like at the
Now
end
it's
of the
time to
day,
heal.
let me heal now. Let's not hover this over her, this cloud.
Right.
Let's not keep this over her, because at the end of the day, she said what she had to say, but I guarantee you people gonna keep asking her, how do you feel about the mistake you made? This,
Right.
this.
Oh yeah.
Let the woman heal, man. Like, let her heal, but because you're in public, that's what comes with it too. Being a public figure, that comes with the position that you hold.
Right.
But my thing is, man, let the woman heal, bro. Because I would hate for this to not be something she can overcome, because we won't let it die.
Right.
Because we keep bringing it up and we
Hey,
resurrecting it.
think about how you
Let
feel
it
in
die.
your relationship when you mess up
Oh, Lord.
and you're supposedly forgiven, but it keep bringing it up.
Right.
Oh my
How
God.
we
That.
ever gonna move forward?
Woo.
So this is how I feel about her situation.
Woo.
It's
Don't
out
need
there.
to. Don't
We
need to
talked
close it
about
out.
it.
Don't need to close it out.
Don't
Don't need to.
Okay,
Yeah.
Wow. Wow. Because she used that analogy.
No, don't need to close it out there.
My bad.
Oh, they just threw some old stuff and like, oh, that's right. Yeah, I messed up.
I didn't know. My bad.
Yeah.
She didn't have no idea that that's what it was.
Thanks a lot, Denitra. Oh, you are so
Praise
good shit.
the
Oh,
Lord.
yeah, you
Come
trying
on,
something,
bring
man.
it.
Oh, she like, and watch, like go in the house. So, yeah. But go ahead and close it out.
Hey man, we
Yeah.
appreciate y'all. Don't forget to tag your people. Don't forget to share this on y'all page. Don't forget to go and follow us on YouTube. We also have an Instagram page too. For y'all that don't know, we got an Instagram page. So go follow us on Instagram too, man. 2 Men with an Opinion on Instagram. We got a Twitter page. And we got Facebook, we got the group, we got all that, man.
Yeah, we got all that.
Yeah, man, we got a social media network, man. So if y'all ain't been following us, man, go to the YouTube page, send your people to the YouTube page, let them know what we got going on, man. Tag your people, man. We appreciate Miss Denitra for once again blessing her with blessing us
Hey,
with her
y'all.
presence.
Bye, y'all.
Hey, hold up, Reverend. He said that's how women act. I always bringing up old stuff.
Don't read the comments.
Yeah, hey, you right, you right, Rev.
Y'all have a good
Hey,
night.
I'ma ride with the Rev. Hey,
See,
hey, you got me.
Yeah.
I'ma ride with
Say
you.
real, we didn't extend our time.
Yeah.
So we gonna do it on the back
Hey,
end of the
you see
next
that's
show.
what they do when they lose. See, Rev, we done.
I didn't even have nothing to do with it.
What you getting all offensive for?
No, I wasn't offensive. I'm
Yeah,
really
yeah,
thirsty
yeah.
'cause I'm
Yeah,
I'm
no,
out of
hey,
drink.
no, but your
Yeah.
voice went up a couple of octaves.
Because I ain't got no drink.
Oh, that's what that other octave was.
Yeah, I don't know what an octave is. I'm
He
thirsty.
said
though.
peace.
Thirsty. Yeah, but we gonna holler at y'all, man. Don't forget to follow 2 Men with an Opinion, man, on all the social media platforms. 2 Men with an Opinion. We gonna holler at y'all.
Bye.